All right, guys, this week, Clucking Bell Farm Raid pays 500k extra, not just the usual 500k that you get when finishing the finale. Also, you get an additional 500k bonus. Then replayed again with a friend, not just as a host, as a crew member, and then you get another 500k. So that will make 1.5 million for you. As well, if you're playing on next gen, you can unlock 4 tiers for the Clucking Bell raid and get some nice things like the police interceptor design, Clucking Bell t-shirt, straps bandana with cap plus the Clucking Bell outfit. Besides that, I've covered Clucking Bell raid a cover times, how to run through and all that. Let's go ahead and just play it for you once again. Where can you find it? Easy on the map down here in the Vespucci Canals. You'll see this V for Vincent right there at the police station. All you got to do is go into this yellow circle, press right on your D-pad, and then let's start the first mission. If it is your first playthrough, well, then you will have to watch a couple cutscenes. If not, you can go ahead and skip them. It's not too much anyway. But nevertheless, I'm just gonna play it the way I've already done it, since as you've seen, I've already finished all the tiers. If you're in solo, I would suggest you will go to A first, then to B. If you're playing with multiplayers, then you might have a couple of more spots, which is just basically one more. It's then you will see on the map A, B, and C. But yeah, maybe you want to have a nice weapon set. It is not very hard, it's very easy. When it came out, you could have selected, I think, between normal and hard. It's not even easy, but you could have always played it on hard because it doesn't make any difference. Same thing like with the new Avi Schwartzman missions. They could have just set it too hard. But yeah. So you always have your amount of NPCs. I would like to throw something more like this. Let's just go ahead and do this while we collect. Then we just there you go. No, he's dead. You just spam X. If you hit the options menu, the pause menu, while spamming X, then your character will collect the money automatically. Then you don't have to spam X as much. After you collected the money from A, let's head over to point B. Note there will always be 2 NPCs right here when exiting. If you want, you can, by the way, take an armored Kuruma or something. Then, yeah, in case you're worried about getting shot from the NPC enemies. If you want, you can also shoot the NPC enemies right here, trying to chase you, stop you. Gives you a small amount of RP, but just driving, or just ignoring them, it is much faster. So definitely, if you want to do the and finish the Clucking Bell raid under 45 minutes task, grab. Never had that before. That shot the gate, but alright. So now let's throw him right about here. That should be fine. And while we collect, he will blow up. Alright, so let's go ahead, just collect all three. Let's grab all the cash out of the three laundry mats, machines, whatnot. And yeah, when you're done collecting, you can just head out again. You will have again 2 enemy NPCs. So just go ahead, waste them. Just drive back to Vincent's drop-off. I'm not going to take the route that GPS gives you. I'm going to take my own route, so if you want, just go ahead and follow that. In my opinion, a little bit faster. And if you do the under 45 minutes task, well, you can check out my video on that. You might want to use the Cucho drag if you have one with HHW tuning. Voila, and that is that for the first mission. Now, very important before we start the second job is that you like this video. Now let's go back into the yellow circle after we received Vincent's phone call and then start the second mission. All right, what we are going to do is head down to the pier first, then to the Terabyte, and additionally, we are going to get to drive the train again. All right, let's go and do this. If you want, you can follow my route. If you have your own route, then take your own route, doesn't matter. But I'm gonna head towards the pier first. This video is all full and uncut. This is not the speed run. I already have done that when Cluck and Bell came out. So if you need to speed run this for your tiers, oops, then just go ahead and watch my video on that. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 yada blah. Blah 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 yada yada. Let's go to the pier. Yeah, let's just go there. So, I guess we're here. Yes, here we are. Here we go. All right. Now, there's a couple of different spots where the dude can be at. I can just usually drive through and hope I see him right away. Usually he's somewhere on the arcade machine, or he's on the left, and here he already is. Perfect. Now, we want this for later, but yeah, let's shoot him down. Then here is the laptop we gotta grab. There we go. And now, let's head to the Terabyte. Terabyte also has 3 different spawn locations, so you might want to check that out. Yeah. So let's go to the Terabyte. So here we go. Hello. And he seems to be near the scrapyard, according to the minimap. So, or maybe not. And he's on the second spot, I guess. Yeah. No. He's near the scrapyard. Keep your eyes out for the Terabyte. I'm sending you the image. You can kind of tell when you've played it more often. where the terabyte is at. There you go. Now, what we want to do is shoot down the first drones. We can just do this regular with the other one. There's the other one. And then we want to switch to a pump with explosive rounds, and then the drones go down right away. Usually, there you go. There you go. Finally. Then you have 3 more right here. One usually always comes at you, but we already shot that one. Perfect. Then we head in to the terabyte. Sometimes you can, grab that little ammo right there automatically, but what we need is that hacking device. It looks like that Ghostbuster thing. Anyway, now let's switch to something with a silencer. And now let's head to the train. Let's go. Follow my route. You don't really need to follow the GPS as such, because you take train tracks. Somehow they really have it with the all you had to do was follow the train, CJ, whatnot. But yeah, shortcut a little bit. Just go down here to the train tracks. Kind of like in the Avi missions, very often you can't shortcut down here to Avi, but now it's tugboat is not there. And here we have the train. So let's shoot them with a silenced weapon. And then usually there's one dude down here. There you go. And if you use something with a silencer, then you can kill them without moving. And right here, let's switch to some more explosive damage taking. Oh, there's already the key. Very good. Don't need to take down everyone. You can in order to prevent getting shot, but you can save your time. Just pick up the key, and as soon as you got it, just head back to the train. And yeah, while we're running, let's just freshen up and shield and health, armor, and then let's just take the train. All right, now for those who are new and not familiar with the clucking bell job, you will now have to hack, I think it's like 5 locations, hack the signal, so you will see them on your way, indicated by a red dot, and all you have to do is spam the right D-pad if you're on the console. So the first one is right here. There you go. See that little light right there on the map. You can ignore the NPCs, by the way. You don't need to shoot them unless you want to try to gain some RP or waste your time. But you can basically just drive completely through with the train. And just make sure that you hack the signals fast enough, because otherwise the train will slow down, brake. There goes the second signal, so I just want to keep spamming right D-pad. If you need, see, they kind of shot me down by now. You can, while you're driving, freshen up and shield, whatnot on vests, and health if you need. If not, yeah. The dope. It's not necessary. Usually I kind of like to shoot this guy. Let me see if I get him. There you go. Oh, got the hack. There you go. You see, the train slowed down. Just a little bit. And just keep watching, paying attention to your health so that you don't die. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I just see team life on the bottom. You cannot select light, normal, easy, normal, and hard anymore. It is automatically set, or has been changed to be automatically, but sometimes you do get hard and sometimes you get normal. Don't know when, how it is, how to trigger hard mode, whatever, but it doesn't matter. At the end, the payout is going to be all the same. Besides, as mentioned in the beginning of this video, this week of the time of the making of this video, you get the additional 500k as a host, and if you replay this as an associate, as with a friend, then you get another 500k. All right, that is that for this mission. And now we're gonna switch a lobby, so we don't need to drive all the way down to Vespucci. In between the missions, whenever you need to gear up on snacks and armor, do so. Nevertheless, we are going to start the third one and get some weapons. I'm personally always like to take the weapons from A because it's the most easiest, and all we need at the end is something with a silencer on it. So I like to save my time and just head to point A. And yeah, that should do. Because at the end, I like to start the mission on, silent and sneaky if you wish. Hoping not to fuck it up. But yeah. So let's just go here. IPI's Ferrari. License plate should be Robin 1, but I cannot create any more license plates. Plus, just for one plate. I'm not gonna waste the slot. Anyway, since we can't delete license plates no more, kind of sad, but yeah, it would be cool for you because so. But it is how it is. Rockstar changed that. Nevertheless, Point A is the most easiest, most unstressful to grab weapons. Let's go ahead. Did you run? Boom! Pew, 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 pew. No, I'm just having fun. So let's just go nuts and crazy. Anyway. The guy is still alive. Come on. There you go. He was alive. Let's just switch to this one. Go. And you die. You die. Free bullets for you, and everybody gets free bullets. Free bullets for everyone. Here you go. Now, the duffel bag we gotta collect is rather in this car or on the second car. It's never been on the car on the third. Would you open it up? And here we go. So again, this car or this car, it's never been this car. But you do not want to blow them up because otherwise you're gonna ruin your duffel bag collection. But we can grab both items right here that we will need for the drop off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna head back. Take the Ferrari, the Garotti. What the hell is your issue? Bruh. Let's close the door this time. That's nice of you. If you want, you can also take an armored Kuruma or something like that, not to get shot at by the enemy NPCs. All up to you. At this point, I've played these too often that I don't even care no more. But if it's your first time or something like that, playthrough, then yeah, grab. And then anyway, then you might want to grab an armored Kuruma if you have one. So let's go. Let's go back to Vincent's drop off, black mailbox or whatever, hideout, something with something. Anyway, so I'll just like to drive straight ahead here. And not on this turn, but on the next turn, I'll turn right. Here at Up and Comics, Burgers, and here we are. Boiler. And then we just drive into the other spot, open up our text message thingy, and then just confirm the drop out, the load, whatever. Yeah, that's it for this mission. As easy as that. Roger. What's he doing with the gun? Did you guys see that in the bottom? Why is he having his gun in the hand? And why are you having that gun in the hand? It looks weird. Look how big it is. That's what she said. In the fourth mission, we have to get ourselves the getaway car. So let's go ahead and do that and start the fourth one. For this, I always like to personally go to point B and grab the car in the hopes we get the Juggler and not the Dinka. But anyway, Juggler is a cool car, by the way. It's like a Jaguar, but yeah. But anyway, let's go to point B. Right. Really? I was about to say the fist cloud drives very awesome. Wee. So let's have a blast doing those missions. The way we go. In a full video. Hopefully it's helpful for you. So let's just drive, my friend. Ha ha ha. Whee! Oh, that thing is so cool. Curves. Oh, that is the bomb. Oh, 3 women. And then again, you can take an armor if you wish, but it's not necessary. I kind of like to go here because sometimes there's always like 2 spots for point B. There you go. Make it 360. Okay, why not? But yeah, rather the point is right here, but you can always see it by the helicopter. And if not, it is right here. Electricity place thingy, majiggy. Yeah, very good. Jump all over. So okay, I would say just straight ahead. Don't drive as fucked up as I am driving. How's my driving? That sucks. And buzzer is my aim is even worse than driving. Bro, really? Somehow the buzzer, even before they turn, they can shoot at you. So, there you go. Thank you. Brett, why do you go to sniper? You do not need a sniper right now. Alright. And are you dying yet? Well, I am dying right here. Dude. Oh shit! I'm seriously dying. Shut up. Before I shut up. So, you want to move this car out of the way? Or I like to use this escape point. There's another escape point, but yeah, I just like to go over here. Let's move this car away. Refresh on some armor. Let's take this car out with the NPC, and this NPC, that no, not that one, that NPC, not the wall, and that NPC. And if you, the hell, why is everybody surviving these days? Well, anyway, you can also drive over here, but then you also have to remove that car that I just shot at for no reason, and we get the Dinka right. Oh yeah. But let's take this one, and then do not take this street route. Again, just go right here at the train tracks, and then just follow the train tracks as your missing the word right now. Okay, as CJ would do. Okay, let's just put it that way. Just follow the train tracks as CJ would do. And then, yeah. That's all you gotta do. If you follow the train tracks correctly, then you will end up at the drop-off. And why take the train tracks instead of the street? Easy, because you have NPCs all the way on your way. Sometimes they do spawn sooner or later, as well, sometimes on the train tracks. So I probably should have actually gotten some shield, because it depends when they ram you, how they ram you, and what position you end up. They can shoot at you, but like this, you can prevent. You see, they do shoot at me right there from the street, as you can see on the mini map. Yeah, it is not as annoying right here. It's more safe up here. than when you take the actual road. No. I was about to say, you do not ram me with your wannabe G-Wagon right there. So here on, sometimes you can have NPCs pop up every now and then on train tracks, but yeah, you will see when you play through. Sometimes like this, sometimes like that, spawning this randomly, I guess. And yeah, here's another point where NPCs could spawn, just to be aware of, but we're lucky we can go straight through. Plus, to be a little bit faster on the train tracks, not to get slowed down, try to drive as good as possible on the railroad itself. Then, yeah, we can move along a lot faster. Depends how damaged your car is. Sometimes you just have to bring it to a mod shop before you can drop it off. If it's not damaged enough, we can just go ahead and drop it off without any visiting mod shop up here, whatever it's called. It's not really LS Customs up here. Paleto Bay, it has a different name. But anyway, mod shop is mod shop. But as you can see, as easy as that, the NPCs don't get on our nerves. Oh, there we have some right there, but yeah, as you can see, they don't get on our nerves really, as if, or instead, if we would have taken the regular GPS route or not. So I'm trying to help you as best as I can. Just crash through the fence right here. Yeah, we can drop off the car in this case without any issues. Then we can just exit, open up, exit, and then we can just confirm this car. It's a getaway car. Then we just, I don't know why we always spawn with a weapon right here, but yeah, then we just take Vincent's Impala and Slug. Just crash through the fence here again. Just drive straight ahead until we get the okay. In other words, the mission is over and we left the area. There we go. But 3, 2, and since we spawn all the way up here at Paleto Bay, I would then suggest again to switch lobbies. Very good. We already have his phone call, but I usually jump, as always mentioned before, my previous Clucking Bell heist video thingies, Clucking Bell raid that is. I always jump to my nightclub or agency because it's nearby. I usually take the agency because then I can fill up on shield and snacks if I need to. All right, before we are going to start, we can also do it inside the mission. We are going to select something with a silencer on it. Then we are going ahead and yeah, start right here at the 5th mission, job, whatnot. If it is your first couple playthroughs, then what you want to do is hack the 2 vans, or what you have to do is hack the 2 vans. If you played it multiple times long enough, then you can go to the 3 positions, warehouses, whatnot, where potentially you will have to find the, or grab the ID card from whatever. And Vincent will always say, you've done this mission so often, if you know the place, you can go there. So you can go ahead and skip the van hacking. Yeah, like he just said, if you've done this so often, you know by heart where the depot is at. So just take the route that I'm taking, and then the first depot is right here on the left, and you will always notice when the text fades away that it is the right depot. So this one isn't it, otherwise the text would have in the bottom, in the middle, would have vanished and you will be pulled into the depot. So let's from here head to the second location and see if that's the one. They're all on one route, so why not? And if you played it often enough, then you will also know where the 3 depots are. It's a very fun, actually, mission. I kind of like the Clucking Bell raid. It is fastly done and gives you 500, easy 500k. This is not the one either. All right. And now it is the third depot, obviously, but you see, I did not went and wasting my time in order to hack the vans. But yeah, the first couple playthroughs, you will have to do so. So feel free to knock yourself out hacking the vans if you gotta do so. It's not just follow my route. And here's the third depot, and let's go. Now you see the text vanish. That's how you know that you're on the right depot. All right, let's take them first people out. We do not want to destroy any of the vans.
That way the cartel won't see you coming. Now you can blow up the trucks and do this the old-fashioned
Did I die yet?
but the cartel will find out, and trust me,
Okay.
they'll be waiting for you when we hit the factory. I recommend you keep
There you go. That's what we want. We want to have them alerted.
It's the only way to stop the cartel from
Let's
blowing
take
your
this
company.
dude out, this dude out, and this dude out. Where's he at?
We need that key card. Check anything,
Yes, we need the key card. Not, what do I say? ID card, right?
See any
Yeah,
lockers?
we need the key card. All right, now we can put away the weapons. Here is the first,
That's some adroit maneuvering.
oh geez, drill that we can pick up. And then we just want to disable trucks so we can start the finale on silent and sneaky. If you want to for career, because you have to do it either way, once silent and sneaky and once with alerting the cartel, then you can just go ahead, blow up the truck or just ignore the trucks at all and do not disable or grab the VHS. And by the way, here is the second location of the drill usually, but since we already picked one up, now what I'm going to do is right here, grab the VHS cassette. Kind of funny so that even in the late 2000s, that, or yeah, whatever you want to call it, they still have VHS. Very retro, but we need to drill in order to drill open the safes. If you want, you can drill up all the safes for itty bitty of the money, but it's like what, 5K or something. But we're just gonna grab along until we find the key card, what we can get. And if we have the key card, since we already did the trucks and the VHS cassette, whatnot, removed the footage that we've been in here, then yeah, we can just go ahead and exit. So now our mission is to find the key card. I always like to start in this room, by the way, because usually the key card is in this room most of the times, like 80% of the times or something like that, or 90% even. But sometimes it is in the other room. And this time it seems to be in the other room, I guess, unless it's right here. No, it's not, but okay. Well, free money, I guess. So then let's head to the other room. Let's see if we get more lucky right here now, but obviously we will be because it wasn't in the first one. Yeah. Key card? Key card. You grab the key card. Now you can't keep drilling, but I'm just gonna stop drilling now and it's just gonna exit. And if you did all what I just did, then you do not have to escape the cartel, and then you can just bring the truck back to its location. So what we want to do is take the truck. If you blow up the trucks and ignore the VHS taking whatnot, then yeah, you will have to escape the cartel and you cannot bring the truck back. But like I said, I want to do this on silent and sneaky because otherwise in the finale we will have too much enemies and keep shooting around unnecessarily. And I want to personally prevent this because I just like to rush the review to make easy 500K and again, as already mentioned, this week with another 500k bonus. I do not, by the way, know when they pay out 500k bonus. It might be right away, but it could also be one of those things where it takes like up to 72 hours, 2 to 3 days until they grant you the 500k bonus. So be reminded of that. Now, I'm just going to take the truck back. Just again, if you want, just follow my route. Again, if you have your own route, take that. If you have a faster route or something like that, feel free. It's all up to you. But now I like to drive all the way to the big shopping mall. I hope in GTA 6, kind of like in Vice City, we can go inside the shopping mall again whenever GTA 6 is going to release finally. But yeah. See, do not follow the GPS going zigzag. Just go right here. You can just go take a straight line, make it easier on yourself. And there on the left we have the huge shopping mall, the Rockford Hills, whatever Rockford, whatever it's called. I just go up here. There's some more up here. And some more up here. Go up the hills. By the way, guys, how do you like the safe house in the hills have eyes update? So, in one video I just said safe in the hills. I didn't mention the word house, but who cares? But yeah, that's it. That's for the truck right here for the delivery, and that is it. Mission done. Setup done. Whatever. By the way, a little side note before we're going to start the finale. If you want to grab and how to grab the outfits from the Clucking Bell finale that are pretty rare, like right here, the clothing style, the vest, and the helmet, plus the mask right here. Then this mask, this a rare M7 cap, plus the M7 vest from Straps that you can't officially buy in a clothing store and get and retrieve, but you want to have it, then also you should check out my video on that and what you have to pay attention for doing the last setup, because then you can't go on silent and sneaky, then you have to evade the cartel and stuff like that. But as long as it's not patched, in order to grab that clothing from the finale missions, then check out my video. All right. Nevertheless, let's start with the finale.
Okay, you ready?
Since I've played the finale way much too often, more than once, I can skip the beginning cutscene, which I just did, obviously. And then we just want to take the weapons. If you have multiple weapons, by the way, you can go in here, and I mean multiple outfits, and you can change right there. But yeah, you do not need to, so we're just going to take out these three dudes. If you want, let's open up the door right here, reload right away. Then if you're on hard, there's always a guy on the left, or could be a guy on the left, but we have to pay attention to this dude, take him out, take this guy out, and take this guy out, and this guy, so he won't alert the cartel or whatnot. Then pew, pew, and pew, and some more pew, pew, and he's not dead shit. There you go. You can always see on the RP when they're dead. So then they don't walk to the left. And yeah, let's go in here before we go in there. And yeah, there's three guys in the bottom. So what you want to do is take out the guy with the gun right here first, and you can take out this dude because they can alert the cartel as well if they see you. And now we just have to grab all the items right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And if you grab the last goodies from the table, let's just reload to be safe. Then we just exit. Then we head to right here. Shoot this guy. Trigger the key card thingamajiggy. Wait for the other guy. We can wait until it's taking us time, really. Brett, what is
underestimated
broken?
just how old
Where is he
criminals
at?
can be
He's
once
supposed to
they
be here
have
by now.
police in their pocket.
Alright, then let's just go in. Still not there? Nope. There's supposed to be a guy coming up. Alright. Yeah, let's just go in here, save some time. By the way, the benefit is that when you have the outfit from point A, you do not have to waste time in grabbing the crowbar because you already got it. So that means we can just go ahead, open up the crates. It is always the last two crates. Don't waste your time on those crates and that you see right here on the left and on the right. That's always in the last two crates right here in the warehouse or from the white powder you gotta pick up. And let's exit. There he is.
Safe is the next target.
I was missing you,
know what to
bro.
do.
Then we can potentially have a right here. There could be a key. If not, it's going to be on another spot. You will see now because
So the
there's
safe code
obviously.
should be on
Let's
their computer
take him
system.
out
But be
first.
advised,
You
the
dead now?
office may be locked.
Yeah,
You
you
can
look
find
like
the
you're
key
dead.
or shoot the handle, depending on whether you want to.
And the
Follow the
other
exit
position
directions.
of the key is right here. So we want to grab that. Take him out. You always have to be aware. There could be, yeah, there is a guy right there. Oh crap, I think he sounded alarmed. Ah, fucker.
I got one here on the
Sounded
comms.
alarm.
They're coming for
Because
you.
we can shoot open door, or now I ruined the silent and sneaky part, but anyway. Now we have some unnecessary more enemies, but okay. Not bad.
It's safe to assume
But
they
not
didn't
too
leave
big
anything
deal.
for the hacking
Bruh.
device you picked up, correct?
Dude, would you
Listen,
take him out and
just
switch to
follow
the
the
weapon?
instructions and
Thank
get the
you.
infrastructure on the connection. If you see it glowing,
Okay,
keep
normally
moving
now
to
we
that
would not
device.
have any more
When you get
enemies,
off
but
course,
yeah, I fucked
there
that
may be
part up.
multiple points,
But
so
okay,
keep walking till you found them.
despite of that,
Remember, there are multiple
let's look
connections.
for,
You'll need to hack each one before you have the code.
okay, normally you should stop. I already got two, okay. Haven't noticed. Now we have all three.
Okay, that should have done it.
More
Have you received the
enemies
safe code?
around the corner. Normally would be enemy free right now if I wouldn't have messed up. But yeah. Anyway, you see the code. If you can't remember it, short-term memory like I
Check
have,
the
then
hacking
just
device
make
for the
a
code to the
picture
safe.
with your smartphone or just trying to remember the numbers. So they're always different. 83,835. So 83. Going down. Shit. What was it? 8. And what do I say? 35. Now go up. Yeah. Okay. Like I just said, bad memory. Okay, but I was
Target
correct.
successfully acquired.
Now let's just shoot this door open.
Okay, they're mobilizing on the
And
comms.
now,
Sounds
yeah,
like they're about to shut
we
down
could
the
have
main power
normally
rooms.
nicely
Make sure
went
you
through right
stay
here,
back.
but yeah,
Your getaway car is marked
since
just
now
beyond
I've
range.
alerted them, these guys will be alerted. But now we can just shoot our way through. Otherwise, you can just go through them, basically silent and
Proceed to a
sneaky, and just
stabilized target.
headshot them.
Place
And
your
I'm
flashbang
about to be
garage.
dead. There you go. And now we can just run along and shoot them. Otherwise, like I said, like I was trying to say, is normally they don't. They just stand around, and you can just headshot them with the silencer and just make your way through. Now let's take the Dinka. Anyway, stars, you will get them anyway, so don't worry about that. Now back to the train tracks. There will be a cop on the train track on the left. You can ignore him, you can shoot him, you can run him over, all up to you. Bruh. Oh, come on. My driving skill issues again when I'm making a video. Okay, you got it. Change away part of my aggression right now. But normally you do not have to run over. You can save this NPC's digital life. But what you should do is just drive right here. Take the exit the garage, just take a right, just follow the track, the route that I'm taking. You can ignore everything else. Just keep going and going and going, because you will have stars that you can't evade in the tunnel. But if you take this route, you don't really have to worry about anything much, really. Let's go. I don't know why in this mission the Dinkas boy drives rather better than when in free roam, having only a Dinkas boy and a crash. So like, if you could see my gameplay when I don't do videos versus my gameplay when doing videos, that's a comparison. Let's go straight ahead right here, past the bridge, and then after the bridge, I think the note right here to take a right. Watch out for the helicopter. If you're unlucky, there will be a police helicopter spawning. And always check your mini map as well for where the cops spawn. But usually you can just go straight ahead right here and use the stars pretty fast without too much trouble and issue. And abadawee, there you go. Now we have our abadawee. And stars evade, please. There you go. Alright. Also for speedrun, this is the best route. Meow. And then just go up here, up the hills, up the safe house in the hills, have a heights. And then we just take this route. Also very good for the speed run. And yeah, the fastest way for you to save some time in order to bring the goods back to Vincent's hideout. It's been a long day, I can. Yes. My blah blah has blah blah. No more yellow for me today. Alright, so again, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and support us, okay? It would be very, very nice. We appreciate every subscriber, and we're coming nearer and nearer to our 1,000 subscribers goal after so many years and so many videos. And yeah, here we go. Let's go down here and right into this place, and we're done. 500k easily made, and then this week, 1 million. Bell pays out the 1 million. If you want, it is not necessary that you can try to destroy the car for the heck of it. I was too slow, I don't know much time. Yeah. Cut this. Alright, 500k, woohoo! Ba-da-wee, do-do-do-do-do-do. Ho, ho, ho. So, Vincent will blah blah last time. I guess not. Maybe not. Then not. Usually Vincent should call us. Anyway, that's it with the video, guys. Hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this video. There you go.
Yet again, we've successfully concluded our business at the Clucking Bell factory.
All right, by the way, I'm
The
out.
fruits of your labor should already be in your account. Let's make a habit of this. Effenberger out.
And now you have pretty much 1 hour cooldown, and then you can restart the Vincent job. Easy 500k.